Hi there, it's Janice Thompson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator and I live and work in Scotland. And today it's time for another 100 easy cards. So, last month, the beginning of September, I was at a Putler's Retreat, which is a team that I'm part of. And it's run by Sam Hammond, who's known in the craft world as Putler. So Sam ran the retreat, and I'm garbling. Why do I always garble? Because I just noticed that I missed out cutting a piece of paper, but that's okay. I can do that during the card. Right. So I received this swap because we all did. That's what I was trying to get to. We all swapped cards or paper craft projects, and I received this card by the lovely Anne Wiggins, which is really lovely. I thought so, and I've never made one of these ones before, even that direction. I think you could do it in both. Yeah, it would be cool in both orientations, but I hadn't ever done one before. So this is the orientation of the one. So this was like an autumn one. Now these are die cuts from the lavender set, whatever it's called, perennial lavender. And I'm not quite sure where she got the pumpkins from. But anyway, so all I've done is measured this and tried to work out how to do it. So let's hope that I can follow through. But I've discovered that I've got 2 full packs of this paper, and I've hardly used a little bit of one of the packs. So I think this week this coming week will be this paper. So it's Snowy Scenes. I've got that, I think, and I've also bought the pack that's for scrapbooking, which of course I might do a little bit of scrapbooking with it, but it has a sticker sheet with it. So yeah, I don't know. Anyway, well, I'll stop blethering and make a card. So that's the lovely card by Anne. I'm going to do my version with this. What did I just tell you it was called? Is it Snowy Days? Oh my days, Snowy Scenes. We've got Reindeer Days and Snowy Scenes. That's what it's all about. Right, so I figured that the card was made from 2 pieces of card. I did the measurements, and it'll go together like that, and then this one over like that. So that's that. So you're scoring on this one. It's centimetre scoring, so I've done it on my board. I did it in advance because I wasn't sure it would work. My measurements were right, so I just wanted to show you right. So on this big piece, which is 28 centimetres by 10.5 centimetres, you're going to score at 1. So that 4.5, it's all centimetres, 9.5 and 13. And that will leave you a piece that's 15 centimetres there for the back of the card, which fits into a normal C6 envelope in the UK. So that'll make that bit. And then on this thinner bit, which is 5.5 centimetres by 16 centimetres, scored at 1 and 4.5. Okay, and then I have decreased the panels by 4 millimetres to make the bits of designer series paper that go on it. So, and I've die cut a snow globe from that Snowy Scenes paper. We'll look at that in more detail during this coming week. Now, I had this die lying on my desk on its own, so I've cut a backing. I'm not quite sure how that has got that strayed, but it was lying there, and I thought, right, Okay, let's not waste that. It's in a bit of poor repair, but we'll sort it out. So I am going to, I've cut the back of it in Night of Navy. So let's see if we can just sort that out first. So I had this glue that I was using earlier. I think the last time I did this, put this die together, I actually used the sticky sheets. But you just need to be in control of your glue here, or use the glue with the fine applicator. I'm just putting some dots. I think that will be enough to hold it together. And I'm just going to get some tweezers here to lift it up, because it will kind of make it easier. I'm going to lift it. Ooh, she says, look, see, easier. Right, let's try and keep it where you can see what I'm doing. So as you see, I've lifted it by the T. Of course, I don't have the dot for the I. What did you call, somebody told me on this channel, is it the tiddle? For my, the dot that goes on my I, sorry, not my T. The dot for the T, no, the dot for the I. So I'm just using the tweezers to manipulate this, because it's of the way the shapes and things, it does kind of, and it's been lying about on my desk, it's got a bit distorted, but look, we're in control. As I say, I don't have that, but what we'll do is we'll just get a gem and we'll use that. But you can read that that's Christmas, I'm sure. Right, then, so that's one part of it. Then I want to put this on. What I realised was I hadn't cut a wee piece of paper for the top of this. That's what I was looking at earlier. I thought I might have had an offcut. Must be an offcut from this. Oh, I know, I just cut that way, didn't I? So I need a piece, this. I'm being challenged by glue. It's because my brain is trying to think, where did I put the bit I already cut off? No, if I kept, well, I will have kept it, I'm just not quite sure where it is. Oofed, right, okay, it'll turn up afterwards. So I need a piece here that is 5.1 by, that's 3.5, yeah, 3.1. Don't worry, it will all get used for something, even if it's patchwork cards. Didn't necessarily need to be matching or anything, it was just to save cutting into another sheet of paper. Whew. Right, so that needs to go on, and the piece, there's the bit I cut, oh for goodness sake, Is it? Or is that the bit I just, oh, don't worry about me. I've lost it. Right, okay, so when this is glued together, this piece, and I'm going to go for the bowl to pick up the red that's in the holly berries. So, where's my glue? Here it is. This is really relatively an easy card. It's a kind of, it's a fun fold, demystified really. So now I want a thin amount of glue. You could use your tape here as well, and if you're not confident about a thin layer of, now what I'm doing here is I've got that lying flat there, and I'm actually just going to close that over there like that. Where's my bond folder? Probably could have done this before I started gluing it, but when I lift that up, I'm going to have to move this bit of paper because I've got myself in such a gunky mess with glue here. It's sticking to everything. I know I can be messy, but I can't be bothered with being too glued up. Right, okay, so let's move on. Righty ho. So the next piece of paper I want to put on here is this piece. I like that holly showing up here. Yeah, I know there's a bit of a sticky back of a glue dot on there, so let's get that off there. Now be careful because this is not a perfect square. I just need to make sure, yeah, I've chosen the right. It's close to a square, but it's not a square. And again, I've got too much glue. The bottle came out. I'm going to blame the bottle because I can. That's cool, isn't it? Right, so now I want that on there. And when that all comes up like that, right, so I need to glue this bit first. So we'll just put a bit of glue there. And we'll just glue this just above the crease line there. And try and make it in the middle if that's what you're going for. You could also do this card. I want to make sure it's straight though. Could also do this at either end. Give yourself a, you know, kind of looks a little bit like a step card, but it's not. But you could do that. So I'm going to do the same as I did last time, and this is how the thing closes. So I'm going to put some glue on there. I'll try and not put too much. Again, you can do it with tape. What did I say? Fold that under, and that's how it will be when it's folded flat. Excuse me. Coffee, Annie. I think it's I need a cup of coffee. I say that on almost every video I make. Well, that's true. Let's give that glue a minute or two to do its work, and then just make sure that full contact is being made and that your folds are all where they should be. And basically, that's your card. How easy is that? You know, once you've got the measurements. Now I could have put paper in there too, could have decorated that too. And then I've just got little decorations for the front. So my Christmas I've already shown you, so let's just glue that on. It's just, I don't want to put anything too raised there because I want this card to do its thing and fold flat to go in the post. So I'm simply, although I will need to do something about the dot on my eye, won't I? I'll do that in it. I'm going to bring this box down so that I don't forget to do that, because you know what I'm like. And what I've got to decorate the front here is I need a little bit of glue in there. Just didn't seem to get any in that corner. Okay, so I've got this little snow globe. Now, I kind of feel that that just sort of melts in to the background there, so I will get my Night of Navy ink here and my blendy brush, and I'm just taking it around the edge to just bring you in on the wee scene. That just changes the look a little bit. I'm controlling the brush a bit more by holding it higher up than I normally do, just because I didn't want it all over. I just wanted to make it stand out against the background paper. And because this is going on the front of the card, it won't affect the folding, so we can pop this on with dimensionals. Got some bits here to use up. So the dies with the snowy scenes, is it? My brains. I've lost everything today. I wrote the Snowy Wonder. There's dies to cut out the snow globe in here. So I cut out that from the paper, and I cut out a base in Night of Navy for it. So there, that's that. So yeah. Forgot what I was doing. So pop this on. I want to come off, does it, that one? I'm not even convinced that's from the same sheet of dimensionals, that middle bit, but it's all right, it's all good. All right, so I'll put that there. See, that stands out a bit better with the Night of Navy. And then we have the base, so it does look like a snow globe. Just tuck in the bottom in so it really does look like it's meant to be. And then I think I have got some white dots in here that would do. The other thing could use is a gel pen. I'm just looking to see if I have got white dots. Maybe blethering. Are they maybe retired? I think they are. Have I got a white gel pen in here? Sort of thing you haven't, you've always got until you start looking for it. I've got one here. Not used it in a while, so I don't know if it'll work or not. Let's see. I'll play with it on a scrap first. That would have been too easy, wouldn't it? It's just because I haven't used it. There's another one, maybe this one. Right. There we go. We found one that would work. Do that. This is a Uniball one. Not perfect, but it'll do. So there you have it. Another easy card. Not quite sure how easy this is going to be to photograph, but so I hope you've enjoyed that. It really is easy. There's nothing hard there. It's just cutting, and once you've cut everything, you're away. And you see that I've managed to get that Night of Navy in there, no bother. I would say that rooftop is black, but if you look at it, it could be Night of Navy. So I don't know if that white ink is dry yet, so I'll just leave that like that. And thank you so much for your support. If you've not already subscribed, please do. Please press the bell icon to get notified when I'm coming on again. And I will see you on the next one.